many ways. It's stored in our many storing things. It's just
Yeah.
you know where
2, 1. All right, hello and welcome everyone who is watching to Odyssey of Eternity. I'm DM Kenneth, and you are now all members of the Kenku Club. Thank you so much for watching. All right, so everyone that's in the chat, if you'd like to check out the link tree here, all our links, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you're at, you'll find it there. Also, start playing if you have any questions and want to find me there. All right, well, welcome to the Kenku Club, everyone, and this is where we are at tonight. We are watching Tyranny of Dragons, Rise of Tiamat. And, well, does anyone remember where we were last week? Would anyone like to do a recap in your as your character?
If I may.
Certainly.
All right, Mr. Eugene.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so as much as I can remember, and that's not a lot because I was yelling and screaming for most of the time, there was a dragon. I cast magic on 2 of them that made them go really fast, and then it was dead. And that's as much as I remember. I mean, Baxton did something with his sword. It glowed a lot, and then there was an explosion of flesh, and honestly, I've never been more sickened in my entire life, but it's dead now, so that's something I have to grapple with. Now we're looking for stuff, and they're threatening to kill a man, and that's a little less than stellar for me, but you know, we're dealing with it.
All right. You guys also managed to keep a prisoner. I believe you kept him alive, correct?
I don't remember if
Yes.
they
Yep,
didn't
Prince
actually.
melodrama.
Yep, we got
Yep.
a whole thing.
All right.
And we heard about the Well of Dragons, but we still have no idea where that is. So that's just going in the background.
Yeah, you got the imagery of a caldera with it. However, so what's the plan here? Are you heading right back to Waterdeep? You heading to the dragons with this individual?
Right.
Are you going to try to wrest the apology from King Melindrock?
I think
that
that
was
was
the
plan. No,
We
I
were-
think we had decided we were going to basically blackmail the
gently
indirectly.
blackmail.
Yes. I
A
think we were
small
trying to get
caress
him
of a
alone,
blackmail.
right? We were going to get him alone. I think what you guys were going to do, and then basically, hey, here's your son. This is what he's been doing. Either, you know, apologize to the to Protanthar for what you did, or whatever. I think that's roughly what it was.
Or like we'll let everyone know that you faked your son's death and like now he's a cultist.
Yes.
Is kind of like the or, but we're not gonna say that part. It's like, or we
And I
may
had-
take an alternate route.
I had one more question. What are we going to do with him in the meanwhile? Are we just going to keep him with us? Do we have anywhere we can put
Or-
him?
Wait, do we have anywhere we can put him?
We could tie
I
him
mean-
up and sling him over Bob.
Can
Yeah,
you
but
put
people are
people
gonna
in a
notice
portable hole?
Not for long.
There's no air there.
For about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Unless they panic, and then it becomes much less.
Unless they panic.
So, are we just gonna knock him out and leave him somewhere with someone?
I'll watch over him.
Yeah, I think it would be best if we don't bring Styx with us. He's not very
I
much
don't-
for, talking.
Sticks,
Yep.
I don't
you are
talk well. I'll
so
stick
great.
right next to him with sticks.
You are so great at burning things that you burn all the bridges we make with people.
I do. I like burning bridges. I am not afraid to admit that I do have faults.
Okay,
That's pretty good.
I would
I
like
am
to be on
immortal.
the
I am not a
talking
perfect
party.
being.
Alright, so we just send our secret weapon over the wall, gently blackmail him, like a small caress of a blackmail, and then we...
I
Then
think
we go back.
sending Solus and Owen together would be a good plan.
blackmail adjacent.
Well,
Yes.
Like,
I say Owen
Gentle.
because sometimes Solus, like, you definitely do mean well, but you don't know how to get specifically to that point. And
guys, I've been practicing all weekend.
Owen is really good at like getting to the point that he needs to get to.
And then I can cuddle. Like, okay. So, is anyone else going on the talking delegation?
No, I'm staying here.
I mean,
I don't talk. I hit.
Anyone else? Just me and Owen and like 5 bats.
I was
that
gonna
it?
say maybe like take one more person to guard you, but I mean I literally heard stories
I'll
of
go.
Owen becoming a chainsaw through a keep at one point.
Pardon?
Yeah, you were there. There's lots of bullywog parts flying
yeah.
everywhere.
I wrote a song about it.
Yeah, so I don't know that you need any more protection than that.
Yeah, I do got Owen. Does anyone
maybe
else? No?
I'm a frontline fighter. I'm also a bard, so I'm
should
good
go
at
with
persuading people.
Nathaniel, you're good at talking. I don't know that you're good at persuading people because I've seen some of the conversations you've had now, and I feel like you're good at persuading yourself into trouble.
That is a fair way to put it.
How dare you
you
have
are
good insight?
excellent at
No, it's like-
conversations.
But Bard rules forever, am I right? Like, it's not an offensive thing.
Yeah, no, definitely not an offensive thing. At least you know how to talk to people.
Yeah,
You just use it to cause more chaos,
yeah,
which
you're
I can
kind
get behind. But it's
Yeah.
not what we need here.
We just need to, like, gently poke him in the right direction with something verbally sharp.
You gotta know your
Okay,
tools for
okay.
the job, and I feel like our tools for the job right now are Owen and Solus.
Let's just go there, see the specific situation in which we can get to him. Because how are we supposed to get to him anyway? We're just gonna break into his house. We're gonna go to a party.
We're gonna knock on the door.
He just wakes up to us surrounding his bed.
It's
I
like,
need to talk.
My name's
I think
Eugene.
somebody mentioned like basically having him meet at a different location, so that way he wasn't like surrounded by a bunch of important people. Or
So
yes.
I think did
the
somebody mention that?
concern with that is convincing a king to do that.
Oh, okay, I have an idea.
Okay.
So first, we find a location. I don't know where that is yet, but find one. Like, maybe, like, a tea shop, or, like a small, like, lunch and brunch place, but whatever, like, a spot. And then we send a sending to both A, the king, and B, the king's son who wanted us to come. Because wasn't the son like, come here and come check that my dad's okay? No, not the son that we have captured. It's a different
Yes.
son. But there is another son. So if we send a message to his son saying, hey, we have something to talk about, like, about the safety of your father or the safety of the elven lands, and then we can convince the son to bring the king there. Because the son is probably more
Without any
amiable than the
guards.
king.
Y'all
not
are
gonna lie.
overthinking this like crazy. Just say that the Dragon Inquisition has to speak with him alone.
Yes, in a private location.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it
This is
could just-
already way more planning than I put into almost anything, so I've mentally checked out. I'm going to believe that
Yeah,
you guys
just
have
say.
this.
Ken, what kind of check would I need to do to find a lunch and brunch in Elfinland?
Okay, everyone, remember the 3 rules: make the plan, expect the plan to fail, throw away the plan.
Say
You
that
last time you remember, you don't remember King Melindrock being in Elven Lands. You remember him being in Waterdeep for the summits.
Are we going to Waterdeep?
No,
Should
I
we
thought he-
send in and figure out where he is?
I thought you said he left.
He
Remember,
was
because we showed up and we were gonna talk to him, and then you had said that he had departed and went somewhere. Right?
Yeah, that's the whole reason
Yeah.
why we left and went to
Yeah,
Elven
that's why
Lands.
we came here to Elvish.
To Elfland, land of elves.
No, they sent you to Elvenland to try because he didn't believe that anything was going wrong, and his one of the princes sent you this way.
So are we going back to? Can I need to figure out the name of the prince, but can we cast ascending to the prince to go to wherever the king is?
Let me figure it out here.
Guys,
Sessions of the
what's
council.
the prince's name?
Don't
I
look at
did
me,
not
I
write
have
that
no
down.
idea.
I'm pretty sure his last name was Melodrock.
No, that's
No.
the king.
That's the king.
Yeah. So his last name is probably Melendroff.
Yes, but we need his first name.
Actually,
Elf.
it wasn't the prince that sent you. It was Delon Winterhound of the Emerald Enclave.
The Lone Winterhound.
That sent you
Yes,
this way.
elf speaker. The Lone Winterhound. The Lone.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
It's been a while since we've been there.
Yeah. I think I take good notes, and then I realize that like half of it is this drawing of like an octopus I did. I just has it.
The entire time they've been discussing this, Eugene's just been like sitting off to the side with the tied up dude, just like sitting there kind of looking at him.
So, should we cast ascending to Mr. Winterhound and ask where the king is so we can speak to him privately? Or should we send a message to the king? Or both? Or neither?
Let's figure out where the king is and let's go talk to him and see where we get from there.
Yes, but we don't know where he is, so how do
Yeah,
we
so
talk
send
to
a
him?
message to him.
To the
That's what I'm
king?
saying. Yes.
Okay. Should I do it or Owen do it? But definitely not Styx.
I don't have it prepared. Just FYI.
Okay. I am like 99% sure I have it. So let me triple check, because I think I'm smart enough to keep that one. I
Doesn't
think.
Styx have the crazy fire I'm talking out
No,
of your mouth thing?
Styx is not talking. Styx, we have already decided he cannot be
It's
trusted.
illegal for me to talk now.
Yeah, I have it. I just my screen froze. So, yes. Yes. Can I do a send in to the king, please?
The King Melendrock?
Yes.
You absolutely can.
Okay. Does anyone know what I like? What are we saying that the topic of this meeting is, or just like
have
we
your
need
son.
we privately need to meet with you?
We have your son.
No,
And then
Baxton.
say, no, not that son, the other son.
No,
We have your dead son.
no, Baxton.
We have your
no,
son. If you want to know more, meet us at this location.
No, you, Owen. We've already voted these guys off the verbal island.
Well,
So
we're still all kind of, and I've always found, but I was generally talking to myself all the time. But when I did talk to other people, I usually found that direct was better. But that
I
was
think we need to
usually
get him here first.
when I was asking for like a sock or something. It might got a hole in it from wandering around for a while,
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna send a message. So
Yeah, so unless you're alone here.
yeah. I feel like okay. So the message is
Right.
it's 25 words or something like that, right? Okay,
Yeah.
25 words. I'm gonna letter format. Mr. Melendrock. This is
maybe
Solus.
Your Majesty.
Oh, but that's too many words. I'm just gonna say
No,
king.
just say Your Majesty or king. That works, I think.
King Melendrock. King Melendrock.
Okay.
This is Solus and Inquisitors. I'm just gonna say Solus and Company. We would like to meet with you privately.
regarding something sensitive. Politically
I'm gonna
sensitive?
say, meet with you privately about. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. About inquisitorial business. About inquisitorial business.
Of
Where
a sensitive nature.
of a sensitive nature. Where are you? Regards, us.
I have to go feed dogs real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can I
just
send him
realized
that?
what time it is.
So you send it, and you get the
This
Well,
feeling.
you can respond. You can respond.
You send it, and you get the feeling that something has blocked it.
Crap.
As you get the
Okay.
feeling that a king might not have, or might have protections for everyone in the land sending messages.
Guys, secondary plan. Message someone else. Because this is a king man, and, like, the reception is really bad around him. Like, I could not get a signal. Well, I cast one sending. Who else would I send one to? Because,
The Emerald Enclave guy might know where the king is.
Okay. Another message. Okay, so his name was Winterhound. This is Solus and Company. Do you perchance know where King Melindrock is? Thanks a bunch. Regards, us.
All right.
You can respond to this message.
So you send it to Delon Winterhound.
Yes.
Okay. You get to hear back. You're looking for the king? He's in Waterdeep right now for a new council session that has just been called.
Guys, we have to go to Waterdeep. If I have enough words, I'm gonna say.
I was
thanks.
actually about to send you a message to come back here, as you have also been requested here as well. The dragon representatives have also arrived as well for this council meeting, saying that you promised things to certain people. And this is running over the 25 messages, but she's also casting the sending spell back to you to keep this up.
I'm gonna say thanks. Complications, because I only have that many things. Guys.
Yes,
How
there,
long-
Owen. Hold on a second, Salis.
Didn't she get the transportation runes to go to
Yes.
Waterdeep?
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna draw a fancy
She did?
circle.
Nice.
Okay, are you guys ready? I'm gonna draw a fancy circle with fancy purple chalks, and we're gonna go straight to Waterdeep.
I love the way you say it, some words in your accent, like fancy purple circle. That was.
Thank you. I've practiced a lot. That means a lot to me.
I'm so surprised they're inviting us to go back to Waterdeep.
Oh, wait.
Wait, guys, what else did we promise them?
Well, a lot of stuff, but should we put a bag or something over this dude's head?
I mean, so
Put him in the bag.
Dibs.
which one of us is not going to the council to watch the hostage?
Eugene just raises his hand. I could stay with him.
Yeah, but I like you.
I...
Well, that narrows it down to me then.
I'm not
Very hard.
again,
I like you too, Willow. Like,
I'm not a talky person. I'll stay.
I mean, Baxton has been the one watching
Yeah.
the prisoner this
Sorry,
entire time. Yeah,
I
Baxton and
also
Bob, yeah.
He's just kind of handcuffed, and I'm just holding out of the handcuffs.
Baxton blew up a dragon. I don't think he's going.
so I'm gonna take the 10 minutes or whatever it takes to do the fancy circle, While I'm doing this, guys, so are we gonna request? We have to talk to the dwarf guy and get an apology from him, and then we also have to talk to the king and get an apology from him. I think is what my note says.
That and the other thing is the mask, but we haven't had an opportunity to get a mask yet, but we
Yeah.
know where the masks are at.
Yep.
So
Thing.
should we ask to talk to the dwarf man and the elf man privately before the council because we haven't done our homework? Okay, perfect. Yes. Fancy chocks activate. Like.
All right.
Do the Wonder Twins activate? Okay.
Okay.
We are putting a bag over this kid's head, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Baxton and who else is watching him? Because I don't have to like you for you to be there. We've already discussed it.
Willow and Bob.
Willow and Bob.
Mhm.
Anyone else?
I think
And where are you gonna go? Like to hide him? Like rent an inn? Like rent an inn?
Ken, is there a very famous tavern that is semi-shady that I might be able to rent a room at?
Semi-shady, famous, and Waterdeep. Yeah.
I can't think of a single one.
Oh, I know one.
Something about a skull. I remember that.
Yeah, there's a Troll Skull Alley.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there and ask and just tell Owen, hey, can I borrow or can I have 100 gold?
Wait, don't drink and hostage at the same time.
No, I'm just gonna make sure that we don't get seen.
Okay, don't drink
yeah.
and
a
hostage.
drunk hostage is
I
not a
don't
very
drink.
fast runner.
Don't drink with the
I have-
hostage either.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
wanna
going
know
to
the
pick
party
either
goal?
option. I have
I
something
currently
else.
broke, so yeah.
Okay. Here's 100 gold.
Cool.
Okay,
Now down
so
to 3,320 party gold. Is
Cool.
what I have. What's-
I'm not picking either one. I have some other small thing I need to take care of. In the
Okay.
city.
Cool. I'm gonna take the back alleyways and get to what'd you call it? Troll Skull? Troll Skull? Yeah, that place.
Wait, we're already in Waterdeep? I thought we were still in the cave. We were just about to teleport.
we are about to teleport at some point if I draw my circle correctly. If we don't, we might end up in the Underdark. Who knows?
I
Like
might end up in deep water.
that's the fair
That'd be
point.
very, very bad.
You know,
Well-
I've never done this before in my life, so if you guys get kind of like jet laggy, forgive me. So,
All right. So, are you casting teleportation circle?
yes.
All right. So, as you guys are sitting there, teleportation circle can move how many people?
Okay. I have a very slow computer.
I don't remember if that was the one with the limit. I know Plane Shift has a limit, I think, of 6.
Yes.
If I remember, I'm just gonna look it up. Because,
Yeah.
Like I was
Yes,
trying to
and-
remember from when I.
Any
When I
number.
watch
Any
CR,
creature that
but-
enters the portal instantly appears within 5 feet of the destination.
Okay.
Perfect. Sounds good to
Perfect.
me.
Thank you. My computer is hating me.
No, you're totally fine. All right. So, you guys absolutely blink out of existence as Solace starts carving the runes and everything. As you guys pop back up in Waterdeep.
Like, hicka cute, cool, like action music while teleporting though. Like, got it. Yep. Okay. Just me. Yeah. So we're here. Do we just go to like the hole we usually go to?
You guys have to show me because I've never
Oh,
been here before in my life.
This place is the best, honestly. Like,
So,
they have everything.
so yeah, the rest of you guys find yourself in Waterdeep, a place some of you have been here quite often, others have not been here, and it's a large city. You've come out of the barracks that you were given, which was the location of this teleportation circle, set up for your guys' use, as that way you do not have to necessarily be seen coming in and out of the main gates.
Oh, Nathaniel,
Or main gates.
Yeah.
you're going somewhere. Can you buy me more fancy chalks, please?
Fancy chalks?
Yes, for teleportation, please. You'll find them at Zublobs.
And as you
I
guys sort
will
of...
be happy to, but I currently have 15 copper on me.
Guys, hold on a second. So as you guys sort of come out of what looks to be the guard barracks that you found yourself in Waterdeep, you pop out and you look around and you see the city not as you remember it. It doesn't even look like Waterdeep in general. You look around as you see rings of cultists, all dressed in robes of the dragon. You see the floor of the barracks that the teleportation circle was scribed upon had been moved, had been somehow stolen. And as you guys are surrounded by cultists, a large but familiar blue dragon drops down in front of you guys with 2 wyverns. If you remember the dragon all those months ago that you shot with the ballista at level 1.
How did you steal a floor?
This is gonna be a problem.
As you
This
hear
is not a problem.
you hear the growling of the dragon.
I am Solus.
I know who you are. You gave me this. As he lifts up his arm, as there's a large patch of newly regrown scales scarred over.
Body
And
armor, bro.
it is time for my revenge.
Sorry, who are you?
He
Sorry, I
just,
didn't notice that you're still talking.
He just turns his head right to you.
Sorry, we picked him up. He's new.
As this is initiative, as he uses his breath weapon directly at Styx. Styx,
That's fair.
I'm going to look at him. I'm gonna look at him dead in the face and just go, kneel.
So let me see what.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? We have places to be.
We take a long rest.
You
by the
are
way?
minorly inconveniencing us, sir.
You guys,
No.
you guys leveled, so you gain the benefit of a long rest for leveling.
Oh, my health went down.
Oh,
Your
thank
health went down by leveling.
Well, you need to add back in the 15. We got the benefits of it. But it wasn't technically a long rest. That's why we're not
okay.
able to switch out spells.
Yeah. So Willow, what is your initiative?
8.
8. Solace.
Yeah. 22.
Just so I'm clear,
Styx.
everyone needs to add 15 to their health. That's for the Hero's Feast.
Yes,
What was
maximum.
temp then? Temp was 14.
15.
Well, so
15.
you had 15 max HP extra, and then Solace used her feat to gain 14.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
you had
Speeching.
19 or 29 total extra. Because one was temporary, one was max. Styx, what was your initiative?
19 total.
19. Baxon.
14.
Owen.
17.
Nathaniel.
18.
And Eugene.
That's a big old 4, boss man.
All right, so we start on its turn, as it was the one that blasted out here and started the initiative. I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Styx. And it was anyone directly in front of or behind Styx. I will give you this option to let me know.
I was
So-
with Bob, who was with the prisoner. So
Yeah, I was with the prisoner.
I was activating the circle with music.
I will say that Six makes a point of standing at least a little bit away from everyone, just in case if at any point anything he has on him does explode, it doesn't hurt everyone. So he was probably standing alone.
Poor Sticks.
I might have been standing near him.
Okay. So, Owen, you're like just to the side of him as you just see the blast of lightning come straight at him.
So the dex saving throw, that is a total of 18.
18, unfortunately, will fail. Average or rolled?
Let's just go with rolled.
All right. Ooh. Why is that going through my speakers and not... well, the rolled exactly was the average.
I am also using absorb elements.
Okay. You will take 66 lightning damage.
Half down to 33.
Yep.
That's a bit. That's a bit.
As the dragon scorned roared in defiance. Willow, you are the next to respond as the dragon started initiative.
yeah, right. I wasn't expecting that with that lower a roll.
He also rolled really low, but his action was what triggered the initiative, so...
He got a surprise round, basically.
Good. Who should I hit with a haste?
Well, I'm gonna haste the other two, whoever that you don't. So
Oh,
go ahead.
God. All right.
Hey, Owen, I'm hitting you with a haste.
10.
Yes.
I crit.
Well, we will get to that in a minute when it gets to your turn. Your turn isn't for a long time.
I know.
All right. Anything else there, Willow?
Bob, there's nothing really that Bob can do, is there? Because he's with.
The dragons are on foot right now. There's the dragon and 2 wyverns, and all the cultists seem to just be watching from the rings behind.
Okay, Bob lunges for the dragon with a 24.
24 will hit the dragon.
24 will hit the dragon. Let's see. For 12.
12 points. All right. Sounds good. Anything else? It's at your turn. Eugene, your turn.
Okay. You hit Owen with haste, right?
Yes.
Willow. Okay.
Yes.
Baxon and
You know the option. Come on.
Nathaniel, I guess.
Yes.
Eugene's gonna slam his hands together from Fullmetal Alchemist style. Green lightning's
No
gonna
way.
leap off of his armor, and you're filled with the screaming of 1,000 humans and animals. And there you go. Haste on both of you.
I'm now comforted.
3
Willow
sorcery
says,
points.
wow, that was interesting.
That sounds
Second-
good.
Second verse, same as the first. Now put him in a plane so we can put him in a hearse.
Anything else there, Eugene?
No, I'm good. I'm readying to cast another spell on my next turn, but that's it.
All right, Solace, your turn.
Shot at a 6th level. I already started the math.
On which one? The one of the wyverns, or the dragon?
Big guy.
Okay, the big
Big
dragon.
guy.
Con save for thunder damage. Let's see.
15, please.
It gets a 17, unfortunately.
They always pass. Like, always.
Because you always use it on really big things.
Hey, Ken, can I Tides of Chaos that and make it roll again?
Tides of Chaos gives advantage.
Is that, or is it Bend Luck that? It's Bend Luck that does that. Never mind. Never mind.
Don't-
Never mind.
Don't,
I'm stupid.
don't give it advantage.
No, I confused the names. I apologize.
Okay, I was like, why? 30.
I don't have bin luck yet.
7, 9, 10, 11. 47 halved to 24.
All right, I got it.
Please.
All right, so you blast at the dragon, and it just sort of. You see lightning cackling at its maw.
Okay. Can I bardic inspiration Baxin?
You can, yes.
With a jaunty tune.
Okay.
What is it? It's a D8?
D10.
D10.
I think. Unless it went
A
up.
whole
I'll
10.
double check. A whole 10. And then I will stand there.
Menacingly.
More like annoyedly. But okay.
All right.
Wait, can I... Do we know where we are? Are we in Waterdeep?
You're definitely not in Waterdeep.
They stole the floor that had the teleportation circle on it and moved it somewhere else.
Do we
I'm
know
impressed.
where we are? We're just somewhere?
You don't have the ability to take the time and take the time
Okay.
it would take to
Okay.
figure that out. You're definitely,
is-
it seems, somewhere in the wilderness.
Of course.
How the hell they stole the floor, guys? Like,
Dedication. Honestly, I applaud the work there. Because it
Hey,
wasn't
Ken,
even like the
I'm
floor was an easy
impressed.
place to steal. It was in a barracks.
Like,
Is he gonna be resistant to anything?
Uh,
Cold,
I'm
radiant?
assuming light.
He's a
Lightning?
he's a blue dragon, and he uses lightning.
Okay.
So do with that as you will.
Okay. 'Cause I'm rolling up absolute obscene amount of dice.
Okay.
this
Styx, your turn.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you for just a bit there. Did you say sticks?
Styx, it is your turn. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, you said there's cultists around as well?
There absolutely is cultists.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to cast a fireball on as many of the cultists as I can catch without catching any of the party members as well.
So the cultists the cultists are very far away. They're just sort of ringing you in this point. The two wyverns and the dragon are the two.
Alright, so does it look like the
Active.
cultists are... Okay, so the cultists are just staying out of the fight then?
Yeah, they're just sort of watching
Okay.
at this point.
Then I'm... At that... And if that's the case, then never mind. I'm just going to 6th level cast fireball on the dragon and two wyverns.
Okay, they're not close enough for the fireball to hit them all.
What?
But you can hit one of them. They are spread out quite a ways.
Okay, that's fine then. 6th level fireball on the dragon.
Okay, that is a dex save.
By the way, I forget what was the initiative roll I rolled?
You rolled an 18.
All right.
So you
Okay.
shouldn't be too far behind me.
Yeah.
So Styx, what is your save?
Saving throw would be a DC 17.
All right, it's going to use a legendary resistance to succeed.
Okay. Give me just a moment. I have to roll out a bunch of D6s.
did we ever get this dragon's name?
We were told it at some point, I'm sure.
Called him Slappy.
I'm an innocent
Posterity.
I'm an innocent bystander in all this. I was just with you guys. I wasn't there that shot him out of the sky.
I wasn't either.
37 fire damage.
37. All right, is that already halved?
No, it is not already halved.
Okay. Sounds good. I got it. All right. Anything else, or Styx?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. It's the two wyverns' turns. Wyvern, however you want to say it. Who would have been on the outside of the group?
Styx would have been on the outer edges.
I would have been on the outside next to the rim of the circle.
All right. So Owen and Solace, each of you will have a wyvern that sort of pounces up into the air and then drops down almost like a bird of prey down upon you. Its tail and its claws raking at you at this point. On you, Owen. Oh, yes, Eugene?
I was gonna say, so Solace, you said you were near the front of the group, right?
On the outside. Like,
I'm
kind of like
right in
the
the front.
left.
I'm just trying to see where Eugene would be, because if I need to interpose myself between anyone, to help them, because
I like
Solace is
Eugene.
squishy.
I mean, I'm always next to the Eugene in case, like, an opportunity arises. Give him a hug.
All right, well, I'm gonna jump in front of the wyvern and take that with one of my heroic moments.
Okay. Owen, a 13 misses you, I'm almost positive at this point.
Yes.
But does a 21.
21 does, but I will use this first thing, and I will use my reaction to use Gift of the Metallic Dragon. I will manifest protective wings that shield me and others from attacks. When you or another creature you can see within 5 feet is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to manifest spectral rings or wings from your back and roll a d4 to grant a bonus to the target's AC.
Okay.
And I can use that equal to my proficiency bonus. So after this, I can only use it 3 more times.
Okay.
And need a 3 or higher. And I rolled a 1, so it hits me still.
All right. Sounds all right. So I need a Constitution saving throw as the stinger pierces into your shoulder. You'll take 9 points of piercing damage.
Can't say that'll be 9.
9. All right. You'll take 23 points of poison damage as it courses through you. But I believe the hero's face is still going through, so you are immune to the poison damage.
Oh.
Cool.
I'll take 9 points. Totally forgot about that.
The next wyvern is going to do the same to you, Solace. However, Eugene, does it interpose for all of the attacks or just one?
Just all of them.
Okay.
If there's an attack directed at her, they are now directed at me.
Okay. Does a 25 hit you, Eugene?
Not with shield, it doesn't.
Okay, so it misses both times.
Yep.
All right, as you heroically you see the wyvern flying up and dropping down as you very, very heroically just shove Solace right away and step in the way. So that way
it's like a football juke. He just does this little spin in front of her, and the spectral shield made of green energy comes up, and the wyvern just clashes against it twice.
Yeah.
Can I just give you a pat, like a thanks, bud?
Just doing my job. Step back.
All right, Nathaniel, your turn.
I am feeling super hyped up on Monster Eugene drink. And I'm going to summon my violin and my sword, and I'm going to cast... How far away is the dragon?
Dragon's about 40 feet from you.
I step 10 feet closer to the dragon. Am I close enough to hit both the wyverns and the dragon with a steel wind strike?
What is Steelwind's range?
30 feet.
Now, since the wyverns have dropped down... no, they'd still be 40 feet from each other.
They still be 30 feet from each other?
40 feet.
40 feet.
But the two wyverns are within range of each other. They're within 30 feet. So you could you could hit both wyverns with the steel wind strike, but you wouldn't be able to hit the dragon and the wyverns.
I guess I'll just hit the wyverns. Might as well take care of them.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit one of them. Guessing it doesn't.
14 will hit a wyvern.
It will? Okay.
It will, yeah.
And that's a 23 to hit the other one.
Just barely.
Just barely. One of them takes 19 damage. And the other one takes 16.
All right, sounds good to me. Anything else?
Bonus action, Hexblade's Curse the Dragon,
Okay.
and I'm gonna run straight up and hit it with my sword with my one attack
Okay.
with defensive flourish.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Haste increases your movement speed by a lot.
Yeah. Here's the thing though. My walking speed is 35, but with my
With your haste, it puts you
flourishes,
70.
yeah, and with my flourishes, it increases that by 10. But with haste, that would be doubled, right? Or would that just be another add-on?
It would be an add-on at that point.
So after I attack, I still have 10 movement.
Yes.
All right, that's going to
'Cause
be
it would be order of operations because your initial movement is doubled, and then you attack and gain that extra 10.
that would be 21 to hit,
21 will hit the dragon.
and now a D.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Baxon, you're on deck, by the way. Or not Baxon. Owen, you're on deck. Followed by Baxon.
That'll be 19 damage.
19 damage. All right. Sounds good to me. Mr.
Can I just say?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I say one thing to the dragon real quick?
Yeah.
You are a very fat iguana.
All right. Owen, your turn as the dragon glares death at Nathaniel.
Bring it.
No. Focus on me. Focus on me.
Been sitting here trying to figure out. And Ken, by the way, I totally forgot to add in the plus from haste, but my AC still would have been a 22, so you still would have hit me no matter what. So
Yep.
that doesn't matter. But my AC is now a 21.
21.
So
Come on, Blue Boy.
If that would have brought you to a 22, it was only a 21 to hit, I thought. So
I
you
was a 22 to hit.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I needed a roll of 3.
Okay.
So, based on my extra movement, well, no, because I've got this wyvern sitting like basically right next to me,
Yeah.
right?
You have a white wyvern pretty
Wait.
much right on you.
I forgot. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I forgot. Hexblade's Curse. The dragon actually takes 4 extra damage. I forgot to add that in.
You're fine. Go Owen.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm assuming I'm going to take an attack of opportunity, but is there a way for me to move to get everybody within 30 feet?
Of
Or
your
is that
team?
not possible? If I move, like if
On your team or
I
all
know
the
these
enemies?
two guys are the enemies, because I know it's like 40 feet, and
So
I don't
the
remember
wyverns are about 30 feet apart from each other, but the dragon is 40 feet away from the closest wyvern. So you can get both wyverns or the dragon.
Gotcha.
It's like a
Okay.
triangle. The wyverns are the
Gotcha.
base of the triangle. The dragon is
Okay.
the tip.
All right. Well, then that changes what I'll do. That's 5. This is 6. We have 7 people, right?
You do, yes.
All right. So then I will cast a 5th level bless. So everyone will get an additional D4 on all of your attack rolls and saving throws.
Sounds good.
So that'll be that, and then
I'm pulling up like websites and all the different spells affecting me, so I don't forget. I have so many websites open.
yeah, and then I guess with that, then with my hasted action, because I don't have anything for a bonus action that I can do, I will just smash this wyvern in the face that just stuck me, and
All right.
that's what I'll do. So that in a D4. Not very good. 7. 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Ew. I rolled a 1 on that. That's awesome. So that'll be 6 magical bludgeoning damage.
All right, sounds good. Eugene, take inspiration for having a cat on your lap that's playing with you.
This is
And-
Callie.
That's my turn. That should be everything.
Sounds good. All right.
Now that she's been perceived, she doesn't want to be here. She's like, no.
All right, so next one is going to be Baxon.
Hi. Okay, so I'm going to, with hasted, I have 60 feet of movement. I'm going to run directly up to the dragon, get into his face, and go say it just loud enough for him to hear it, and go, "You should have kneeled." And in 3 slashes, do I need to separate radiant, cold, or magical slashing?
No.
Cool. 182.
Small thing with that, you don't have magic weapon anymore.
My
Or holy
my weapon is magic.
I meant holy weapon. You didn't.
Oh yeah,
include
I know
those
I
in
don't
there.
have that. That's
Okay.
without any of that.
Break down that damage for me.
I crit twice.
Break down that damage for me, please.
Okay, so bonus action beforehand, cast Blinding Smite, which again really high. What is it? Really high con save. So I'm guessing he's gonna save it because my con is only a 14. So that I use that on my first crit, and a 3rd level Divine Smite on that. I burned 2 3rd level Divine Smites, which is 4d8 each, 1 on each of my crits. So that's 8d8 right there. 3d8 for Blinding Smite, which is a 6d8. A 2nd level Divine Smite on my crit that I did, or my non-crit. So that's another 3d8. And then each of my weapon attacks has 2d6 plus 1d8.
2d6. Okay.
Mhm.
Sounds
I have a
about right.
picture of it all laid out if you'd like to see it.
No, you're fine. You just get really stupidly lucky with those crits.
Yeah, I know. Really lucky because one of them is my backup die that I don't like using. 'Cause I ran out of normal dice.
So you said how much damage?
182? Yeah, 182.
82. All right. So you blast him down, but he is still up, and he looks at you incredibly angry.
Now will you kneel?
Now you die.
Now you kneel.
All right. Anything
If you
else,
want. He still has to make that con save, but it's a con of 14, so he's probably gonna make it.
Yeah, he gets a 29.
Yeah, I assume so. That's why I don't really say that much of it
Yeah.
anyways. It's against a dragon. I mostly use it for more radiant.
His lightning breath recharges,
Oh,
Okay.
good.
and
Oh, good.
at the end of your turn, before he goes, he's going to use, let's see, a wing attack. So both Baxon and Nathaniel, because you're within 10 feet of him, need a dexterity saving throw.
Cool.
And we both have advantage on that because of haste.
You're
Oh, I rolled
welcome.
really bad. I rolled really bad.
Don't
9.
forget your D4 as well.
Oh,
A d4 isn't going to save him with a 9.
And
11.
And your D10. Your D10. Bardic
I used
Inspiration.
that already. I used that.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you will
Wait,
fall.
1 second. Ken.
Yeah.
that's
I
a
got it.
25.
Plus 4 isn't going to do it either, is it?
No.
Okay.
That's a 25 for me.
Nathaniel, you're
Alright.
able to keep your feet. Baxton, were you saying something?
No. I'm
Uh,
moving the dice.
All right, so
Back to their
Baxton,
original position.
you will take 17 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone.
Okay.
The dragon is going to then be able to fly half its speed up into the air without provoking opportunity attacks. It is now, let's see here, 40 feet in the air. It is then going to look down at you, Baxton, and it is going to target you with its lightning breath. Dexterity saving throw, disadvantage because you're prone.
Mm-hmm. And then straight roll because hasted?
Yes.
Cool. 5.
And a D4. It's not gonna matter. But
But a D4 though.
6.
Roll it anyway.
Yeah.
Good night, sweet prince. I love you.
You will take 90 points of lightning damage.
Cool.
Are you
The
still
DM
up?
just pulled up Baxton on you.
You still up, Baxton?
Yeah.
All right. It is then going to fly an additional 80 feet up into the air. It is now 100. It was 40, 80, 120 feet up into the air above everything. Willow, it is your turn.
Casting Aura of Vitality.
Okay.
Oh.
Baxon,
Yes.
take back 6 points.
Thank you.
At this point as well, you guys look around, you see the cultists starting to disperse, seeing Baxton hit the dragon that hard.
Cool.
Like, they're actively fleeing and running for the hills.
I don't blame them.
Hey, Baxton, how would you like to
Anything
to
else,
go
Willow?
straight to the dragon?
Maybe.
Oh,
That
and-
hurt a lot.
You guys,
I need
hold
to
on a
take turn
second.
to heal.
is there anything else that Bob can bite?
The 2 wyverns are on the ground.
Natural 20 plus 8.
Hell yeah. Which one? The one on Eugene and Solace, or the one on Owen?
Eugene and Solus.
Okay.
Solus. So. $17.
17 damage. All right. Sounds good. All right, Eugene, your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast Shadow Blade at 3rd level, so it's a 3d8 damage
Yep.
attack. Then I'm using my transmuted spell. It's
Sure.
radiant now.
Okay.
So yeah, Eugene grabs at his chest, pulls a radiant blade out of the center of his chest, and then he's gonna go and stab at Hell's Heart. I stab at the wyvern, or from Hell's Heart. I stab at the Moby Dick. It's a reference. Okay. All right. And I
Stop.
believe that's just.
Stop. My literacy or my literature degree can only take so many.
My literature degree can only take me so far. So I believe I just. Okay, that's just the damage. All right, so we can. Why did it roll 2d8? I rolled it at. Never mind that. D&D Beyond's giving me some juice.
Some flack.
So is it? I don't know why I've just suddenly forgotten how the spell works. The magic sword lasts until the spell ends. It counts as a simple melee weapon in which you are proficient. It has the finesse and I don't want to use finesse. I want to use strength. So it's just a strength roll with proficiency. So let's just roll a d20 and that'll be plus 8. Yes, roll the d20.
Me or you?
All right, so that's a no me. I was talking to D&D Beyond because it's not working.
Okay.
We all do that.
So that's a 12 plus 8, so 20 to hit the
That'll
wyvern.
hit.
Okay, and it'll take middling roll. It'll take 14 radiant damage as I stab at it with my first attack,
All right.
and then my second attack. That's another d20. That's a 15 plus 8.
That'll
so
hit.
That'll hit. That hits as well, and
Yep.
another 3d8.
Wyverns are quite
That's
low.
17 damage.
17 have quite
Yeah.
low AC. All right.
So just 2 slashes, boom, boom, across its chest in X pattern.
As you see, it's starting to become bloodied at this point. All right.
And then I'm gonna put up my shield and get in front of Solace.
All
So
right,
I'm in front of her.
Solace, your turn.
1 second, my thing just. not. Does anyone remember how many shatter I do at 5th level?
How many shatters
Fifth
you've
level
done at 5th
shatter?
level?
How many I can do? How many d8s is possible? Because the computer just like died, like this dragon soon will.
So Shatter's a 2nd level spell. It's 3d8 for the for its 2nd level, 4d8 at 3rd level, 5d8 at 6th level, 7d8. I lost track of what level I was at.
No, it should be a total. It should be a total of 68, I believe, because it starts off at 2nd level at 3, and then it gets 1 additional for each spell slot above 2nd.
So 5th should be 6.
Okay, I'll do that. 1, 2,
What was that?
So you know.
4.
Yes, Owen?
5. I am rolling dice at the speed of fast.
Hold on a second, Salas.
Did you say you're aiming at the dragon?
Yes.
The dragon's
The dragon's
120 feet
120
in the
feet up.
air.
Oh, and Shatter only has a range of 60. Yeah, so you could hit the wyvern in front of us, but you could
Yeah.
also hit Eugene.
Can I not hit Eugene?
Yeah, you could angle it to not hit Eugene.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, then I'll do that. Nice.
Thank you for being considerate to your friends.
Well, yeah, I like Eugene quite a lot. You know, I'm waiting till we're in like an anti-magic sphere so I can hug him. Like, anyway.
Oh my god, that brings up an excellent question. Backstory-wise. Okay.
Okay, 28 Constitution 15 on the wyvern, please.
All right, Constitution 15. Let's see. It gets a 9.
Aha! So 28 points of shattered damage as I shred at the highest capacity.
As you see, a good chunk of its wings are being and scales blasted away. It's still up, but it's hurting badly. Anything else, or Solace?
Perfect. I will give a bardic inspiration.
You just completely cut out after you said bardic inspiration.
Eugene.
Eugene, okay.
Hello.
Sticks, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna give him a friendly pat and therefore inspire him.
All right, sounds good. Sticks, your turn.
Okay. Styx is gonna look up at the dragon way up into the air, and he knows beings of this strength tend to have a bit more luck on their side, so probably going to get by no matter what he does, but it's worth a try, and he's going to cause or try to cause a little bit of chaos with this thing, and he's going to cast Earthbind to try and remove its fly speed.
Okay, what type of save is that?
Wonderful.
That is a strength save.
Strength, all right. Gets a 20.
Okay, that passes.
As you see the flaming tendrils of the earth reach up trying to grab it, but it is able to pull past it. Anything else there, Sticks?
No, that'll be it.
All right, Solace, you see your hand up.
I forgot. I meant to shout at him. Hey, what's your name, by the way?
He doesn't respond.
I'm gonna write a song about this.
All right, so the Wyvern's turn after Sticks. This one is the one on Owen. It is going to attempt to make 2 bite attacks as the jaws come snicker snack trying to bite at you. That'll be a 19 to hit, Owen, and a 14 to hit. Both will miss. The next one is going to go after Eugene, seeing how you're the one right in front of it. Eugene, wait a minute. You cast Haste, and then you cast Shadow Blade, which is also concentration.
Is haste concentration? I'm
It
sorry,
is,
we can
yes.
undo that. I forgot haste was concentration. That's my bad.
We will get to the ramifications of you casting Shadow Blade because the damage has been dealt. So you cast Haste on who? It was both Baxon and Nathaniel, I believe.
Yes, yes. I
Oh,
forgot
no.
haste was concentration. That's my B. So I'm sorry in
All right.
advance.
The Wyvern is going to attempt to bite you twice there, Eugene. A natural 1 and a 17.
Both miss.
All right. Nathaniel.
Actually, the natural one hits. I'm sorry.
Nathaniel, you feel a wave of lethargy coming over you as you just you can't do anything for your turn. Owen, go.
But it is totally within Eugene's character to forget, so I'm not gonna like.
This just
Oh.
seems like the thing to
Okay.
do. I'm gonna 6th level. I'm gonna cast heal.
All right, 6th level
So
on
I'll
who?
on Baxton, so he will get 70 hit points.
Awesome.
So that burns that, and then I will. Wait, where's my 6th level? There it is. Bam. And then I'll smack this thing in the face again.
Okay.
Because it keeps trying to bite me in the bats and doesn't make me happy. So it's a 9 to 11. Dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Cool. 2. That'll be for 7 magical bludgeoning.
7 magical bludgeoning. All right. Anything else?
That's it. Nope.
All right, Baxton, the weirdest sensation comes over you as you're laying prone. You get the feeling of the most exhausted you've ever been in your life, instantaneously hitting you at the same time. But at the same time, you feel more relaxed than you ever have in your life as Owen's healing magic just washes over you. It's a weird sensation where you both equally feel exhausted and the pure relaxation of being just nice and toasty. You're
Kind of just sit here for a minute.
yeah. Your limbs stop twitching from the sheer amount of lightning that you just accepted. But that is your turn. At the end of your turn,
Is that tiny snake dead?
the 2 wyverns are not dead, and the dragon is still not dead either.
No. The tiny snake.
The one
my
in
hair.
his head.
No.
Good. His name is Charles.
The dragon is then going to, let's see here. It recharges. So the dragon is going to drop down 30 feet to just get you in the 90-foot reach of its lightning breath backs, and you are still prone.
Mm-hmm.
So it is
Do I
going
have
another.
disadvantage on this?
Yes, disadvantage, dexterity save.
Would that hit me since I was beside him?
No, this is only a 5-foot. It's a 5-foot wide line, and he's directly up above, so he can't aim it to hit multiples.
Oh, so it's like a lightning bolt, not like a burning hand.
Yeah,
situation.
this is more like definitely like a lightning bolt.
You got a 15?
15 does not make it.
That with a
That is
D4?
that is with the D4 or the 14 plus 4 or 14 plus 1. Sorry, I have a plus 0. Oh no, wait, I have a plus 2 to it. I forgot because I'm a paladin.
And you can add
17.
another +4.
17,
21.
21.
All right, that 21 just puts you over the threshold of what you needed to save, as he rolled incredibly well, and he did 100 points of lightning damage
Jeez.
that time, half to 50 because you saved.
Gee, but
I
are
had
you Gucci
100.
fam?
Oh yeah, no, I'm still over 70.
He is then going to take the rest of his 50-foot movement to fly even further away, as he is just GTFOing at this point because he does not.
Alice, cover your ears. I'm just gonna go look at him as he's flying away and just go, bitch.
What's your name?
Willow, it is your turn.
You know, I just realized that I threw a second concentration spell too.
Oh, okay. So Owen, you hit your wall as well.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that boo-booed.
I boo-booed. Okay. So, but since I do have the aura of vitality up, can I hit sticks with it?
You can, yeah.
Well, dagnabbit. Sorry, I just dropped my die and I can't figure out where it went.
All right, while you figure that out, guys, this is everyone watching at home. This is where we are going to take our intermission for the night. I really have to use the restroom. So, and it's about that time, so I will mute the stream and we will be right back. All right. So as we get back to it, Willow, what?
Yeah, I gave Styx 10 points, and Bob goes lunging for 21.
Lunch for 21?
Does that hit the wyvern?
It will, yes.
Okie dokie, so 15.
15, all right. It's still up, but barely.
Good.
All right. Next up, Eugene.
All right. I'm just gonna hit it twice
All
with
right.
my jams. So that's gonna be a D20 plus 8. An 11 doesn't hit it, does it?
11 will miss, unfortunately.
Okay, so my new thing I got for my hero class at level 7 is Determined Strikes. When I miss with an attack on my turn, if I have another attack, I get advantage on it.
All right.
So I'm going to roll this twice and take the bigger one. That's an 11. That's a 5, so 11 plus 8, so 19?
19 will hit.
19 hits? Okay. I wanted to make sure because I didn't remember. And then let me roll my Shadow Blade. And that's only once per turn I can do that. So,
Okay.
So, Shadow Blade for 3d8. Abysmal damage, that's only 9. So it takes another 9 slashy boys.
That is enough to drop that one. As through defeat, or not defeat, through a miss, you rally yourself, giving an extra oomph with it as you drive it home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta protect these people, man.
All right.
And then I'm gonna turn, just because I haven't used my movement.
Mhm.
I'm gonna turn. Where's the other one? Like how
The
far
other
away
one
the
is
other
about 30 feet the other direction.
Okay, I'm gonna look back at Solace, make sure she's good. Does Solace look like she's okay? All right, and then I'm gonna turn and run towards the other one.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. Next up, Solace.
Are there still wyverns? Gosh, they're not wyverns.
There is.
Are there still a single
Yes,
wyvern?
there is still one single wyvern, whatever they are called. They are single-handedly.
Wiggleworm?
Yes, they are single-handedly my bane of an existence in the English language, because there is no
Perfect.
standard to say the name.
Awesome. So, can I shatter without blowing people up? Because I have a backup plan, if not.
You can, yeah.
Okay, so I am going to do 5th level shatter. Nice again. I really should have been planning, but I didn't know if it would work, so, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 14, 8, 9, 9, 16, 8, 12, 22, plus 16, 7, 8, 38, Constitution 15, please.
Constitution 15. Oh, that's the wrong one to be rolling for.
For the wyvern?
It'll fail, yeah.
Yes, okay, 38 points, so boom, bada boom.
You said 38?
38.
All right, sounds good. It is still up, but you blast this one again with a large chunk of scales away from it. Anything else, Solace?
Can I just wink at Eugene because I'm having fun. Eugene is a funny boy. Okay, I'm
right.
good.
Styx,
I don't
your turn.
feel about being winked at.
Um,
What does that
Hey,
mean?
Sticks. Are you going to hold your action?
yeah, Styx is taking a held action, for after Nathaniel takes his turn.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, so the wyvern that was on Owen is going to attempt to make its bite attacks again. This time being a 26 to hit and a 19 to hit, which will miss.
All right.
The bite attack, however, will do a grand total of 12 points of piercing damage upon you. And then that is its turn. Nathaniel.
Okay, I'm going to run on over to Styx,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Dimension Door and teleport straight to the dragon's back.
You minorly inconvenienced us, Ken. We're killing it.
You thought it would get away. You thought it would get away.
It will not inconvenience us ever again.
Okay, so you teleport the, 180 feet up onto the dragon's back. I need an immediate strength saving throw as this thing is high up in high winds.
You want to know something funny? Whenever I was preparing my spells, I was planning on going into a cave underground. I don't have Featherfall.
Haha! Hope you don't fall, kiddo.
100%. Never losing it ever again.
17.
17
Well, you rolled a nat
is...
20, so a 19.
So, wait, are you both up there? I thought only Nathaniel went up, because...
Yeah,
He dimension
teleported
doored
Styx.
both of us.
Okay, I didn't
23.
hear that he ran to you, but okay. So
yeah, I ran over to him first.
Nathaniel, Styx, you are now both up there. You are holding your position. The wind is buffeting and battering you, but you guys are on his back. Styx, your held action goes off. What was your held action?
Earthbind!
All right, I'm glad I didn't get rid of the stat block for the adult blue dragon yet. It is going to get a 16, which will fail. However, it is going to use its second legendary resistant to pass.
Yep.
I don't like how cheerful you are when you say that. It worries me.
That's okay, because I just remembered I have something else on my next turn. It's gone.
All right.
I'm going to bonus action quickly prepare a Wrathful Smite just to prepare it.
Okay. Owen, what are you doing? You have this wyvern still on you.
I'm stunned.
Oh, you are stunned this turn. I almost forgot about that. Baxon, you are no longer stunned. The dragon is but a speck in the sky. You hear the laughing and maniacal laughter of Styx and Nathaniel up from that speck in the sky.
So I'm going to stand up.
And the wyvern that's by
And
Owen.
I'm going to... How far away is the wyvern?
About 30 feet.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go 30 feet to it. How hurt does it look?
Pretty.
Pretty hurt?
Yeah.
Cool. I really want to debate on taming this thing. But I'm not happy because I currently see the dragon flying away, so I'm gonna hit it.
How do you hit the dragon flying
Non-lethal.
away?
No, I'm gonna hit the wyvern non-lethally.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's probably gonna miss. First attack is, at least. With a 2 on die, plus 9.
That'll miss, yep.
The other one is a 13 plus
Add
9.
your D4 to your attack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah. I'm just stunned. Spell
Yeah.
still up.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, 6 plus 9?
So 15.
15, yeah.
That'll hit.
Oh, cool. So on a 2, I can hit. Awesome. The other's a 13 plus 9 plus
Yep.
3. Cool. I'm gonna non-lethal this.
You can certainly try.
You want a new pet?
Dice, dice,
I
dice,
know
dice,
this
dice,
Dice, baby.
dice, dice, baby. Dun 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 dun. I'm only gonna do 2. Level 1 Divine Smites. Nothing too
Vanilla
serious.
dice sounds pleasant.
Vanilla dice. I like that very, very much.
I want to learn how to make rock candy, and I'm gonna get some dice molds so I can power play at the table. Just roll something
Eat your
wrong,
dice.
just look the DM directly in the eye as I do it.
Everybody's like, Jesus.
Were we
This
at
man
the con
hardcore.
together? Can
I
were
was
we at the con
almost
together
there.
where the guy had the sugar dice
No.
and it rolled a nat 1 and he just like crushed it in his hands?
No. All right, what's your damage there?
That's hilarious.
Clicky clacky math rocks. That is going to be 60 points of non-lethal.
Okay. You drop that. You drop that wyvern.
I rolled really, really well. My lowest dice that I rolled was a 3.
So it is now completely unconscious.
Cool. I'm gonna look to the group and go, does anyone have any rope? No?
Let me look.
Okay.
Willow does, but only 50 feet. But it's silk rope.
Well, that ain't gonna...
I mean, I have a whole lot of fabric, but I don't have any rope.
I don't want to make it a dress.
I mean, have you ever been in a corset? Like, you can't get out.
And silk is
You know,
very
that's fair
strong.
enough. Fair enough. Guys, I want a pet. Let's have a pet.
Is this really what we need to be
All
thinking
right,
about now, you guys?
And Baxen, your 6 seconds is up. The blue dragon with the 2 people on top of it is going to... You know, I have to actually see if it does recharge. It is going to turn its neck back to its or its head back, looking on its back with you 2 on its back. In the perfect line, it's going to use its lightning breath once again. I need dexterity saving throws from both of you.
And I have resistance to lightning.
You do, yeah, from the blue Power Ranger armor that you got.
That doesn't stack, right? Even if I make this, it won't stack.
If you make it, it'll reduce it to a quarter damage instead of half.
Okay. I do not. That's a 14.
14 will fail. Sticks.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. 21, and I'm also using Absorb Elements.
All right, so you'll pass it. You guys, let's see here. What's the damage here? We'll take... So, Sticks, you will take half of 72, while Nathaniel, you'll take the full 72 points of lightning damage.
And then I turn that half into another half
Yes.
because of Absorb Elements.
Yep.
Cool.
You guys looking all right?
Actually.
I'm not even below half.
All right.
I mean, I'm definitely not looking great, but...
This thing is then going
No.
to take its 80-foot movement, flying through the air, up even higher, but it's going to be barrel rolling the entire way. I need strength saves from the 2 of you guys while on its back, as the dragon will do literally anything to get unwanted riders off of its back.
Wait, do we still have Bless?
Yeah?
We do still have Bless? Oh, cool.
Bless time.
I should have
Can
rolled
I-
that last one.
Can I add... can I add my Bless to that lightning breath real quick since I forgot to add that?
It
See
would.
if I
You wouldn't have made it with a... Because you got a 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to roll Bless. I'm just not going to bother. I rolled a 5. Minus 2 is a 3.
Yeah, Nathaniel, you get sent flying off this dragon with the spin.
Bye, Nathaniel.
What did you get, Sticks?
19, thanks to the Bless.
Yeah, so Sticks, you just clamp your thighs down around this thing's, like, shoulder blades, grabbing a spike, as you just start spinning in almost a nauseating death spiral up into the sky. You see Nathaniel slowly start lifting up, holding a spike. As you just look at him, you just wave as he flies away.
Wait.
Undersides
have any of you-
confirmed.
Do any of you watch like Family Guy?
It's been a long time.
Okay. There was a joke about bow-legged guy. Go ahead.
Rip our boy Nathaniel.
So, Nathaniel, you are roughly 200 feet in the air when you get launched here.
Is it my
I'm
turn?
going to watch him.
Okay, Salas, he is too high up right now for your feather fall to be active. I think it's 120 feet, right, for feather fall?
Yes. Do I have like?
You don't
is
know.
combat over?
Not yet. No, you don't know who flew off. You just see. You see a
see a
speck.
distant speck.
Yeah. All right, Willow. Yep. Yes, Salas.
The range for Featherfall is 60 feet.
Yep.
So aren't they technically too far this way for me?
Yes.
Yes. So you have to either run to get underneath him and hopefully you catch it in time.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Don't worry. I'm good.
I also have Dimension Door.
Well,
Do it.
I don't know that it's your turn right now, so
Yeah.
that can happen.
we have to come back to it.
Your
Yep.
turn.
Willow, your
Who in our
turn.
Who in our group is hurting that I can reach in 30 feet?
Owen's hurting some. Baxon, I think, is
I'm
still
at
hurting.
half. I'm roughly at half. Just over half, technically.
I'm good.
Okay, Baxon, take 10 back.
Cool. Thank you.
And there's nothing that Bob is in with range to bite, is he?
There is not as well. There's a unconscious wyvern.
Go.
Okay, he's just going to kind of grab one wing and worry it.
Okay. Eugene.
Well, the dragon, the dragon is my. Hold on. She yanked my headphones. The dragon is still like 140 feet that way, right?
The dragon
Like, so, like, to the left and
is
that way?
the dragon.
I think it's more closer to 200 at this point.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
so
been
if I
flying upwards at an angle to try getting away from you guys as fast as they can.
ran my move speed, which is 30, how far would that put me away from the dragon? Like 170 feet?
Yeah.
Can I do anything? No, I cannot. All my spells are a range of 120. So what I'll do is I'll spend a second level spell slot as a bonus action to get 2 sorcery points back with my Font of Magic feature.
Okay.
So I'll do that. And let me fix that real fast. I get 2 sorcery points back. And then I'm just gonna ready a magic missile at second level.
Okay.
If the dragon comes within 120 feet, I will loose that magic missile.
All right, and if it doesn't, you lose the thing on the start of your next turn.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Salas, your turn.
Why do you guys gotta keep high places? Like, really? What am I gonna do with Styx falls off?
Don't worry about me. I can take care of sticks too, but it will just take a second.
It's okay, Solus. Cats always land on their feet. It's fine.
As a matter of fact, they do not. Can I? This is a bad idea. Can I polymorph? No, not polymorph. Wrong one. Can I dimension door?
Remember, you have to use the dimension door to move yourself. You can only move someone if you are touching them.
Yes. So could I dimension door? No. Could I? I want to get close enough to feather fall them if they fall. But
Are you trying to get?
I can-
how far?
Are you going to try
I'm
to
gonna
dimension
turn.
door underneath Nathaniel as he falls?
Yes, but I also want to be close enough to get sticks if he falls.
Well,
wait,
you're not sure if he's going to fall, so
I'm
you
going
can't.
to be. I'm going straight back to the dragon.
What?
But she
Well,
has.
so
I have two
Nathaniel-
more dimension doors.
Nathaniel, you can't communicate with her.
Yeah, she has no way of knowing that as you are falling and hundreds of feet away.
Okay. Sorry about that. Forget everything I said.
Can I dimension door myself? Underneath. No. Okay, this is a bad idea. Could I put myself on the dragon so I'm on the dragon when
Yeah.
You could, yes.
Everybody, just dimension door onto the dragon. We'll weigh him
This just
down.
creates more problems.
You can, yes. Is that what you're doing?
I think so. I think that's the only way I can get sticks if he falls off too.
Alright, so you dimension door to the dragon. I need an immediate strength save as the buffeting winds immediately start grabbing you, as you need to grab onto the dragon as the winds are hitting you.
Come on, Solace, use that barred finger strength.
I kid you not. Natural 20. I kid you not.
So Solace, you like appear on the dragons, your eyes go wide as like you're like, holy crap, this is a bad idea. The wind's buffeting you. You start like flying away from the dragon. You just clamp your hands onto a spike and like hold yourself as you like plant yourself firmly onto this dragon's back.
Do I have a reaction featherfall on Nathaniel?
You currently can't because that's 2 leveled spells in 1 turn. However, once your turn ends here, you can then use it during, and it's a reaction spell to begin with, so you don't have to ready it.
Okay, so I can. Once my turn ends, I can cast it?
Yes. Because it's a reaction spell. You don't have to ready it to use it. You just have to have it, and then you can burn the spell slot when you fall or someone falls to use it. But you can't do it in this immediate turn because 2 leveled spells, because Dimension Door and that are 2 leveled spells.
One more time.
Okay. I'm gonna yell at while on the dragon.
He
and
cannot
can't
hear a word you're saying over the roaring winds.
All you hear is a very faint. Ah!
No.
Alright, anything else, Solace? You're running out of your
once
6
my
seconds.
turn ends, once my turn ends, I would like to cast Featherfall on Nathaniel.
Okay, so Nathaniel, you start slowing down as soon as it ends. 6, your turn. Because as she uses reaction, as soon as your turn starts, 6 she uses a reaction to Featherfall Nathan.
Yeah, so Styx, realizing that he really cannot take another blast from this dragon, but also realizing, clearly, this dragon has the means to continue to mess with us if he stole the barracks floor from Waterdeep. This is a problem we cannot leave alive. Because it stole the barracks floor in Waterdeep.
The whole floor!
The whole floor!
Just the whole thing.
Styx is going to, like, nod to himself. He's going to take a quiver off of his back, and he's going to cast, Styx's Spark of Creation. So you see he opens his mouth and just breathes out a spark into this quiver to animate it. And the dragon was just breathing lightning at him. And so he's going to toss the quiver into the dragon's mouth, but before he does that, he's going to use feline agility. He's going to scramble up the dragon. I'm using feline agility to double my speed to 60 feet because I imagine with the wind force, I probably can't move very fast up this dragon.
No, it's incredibly difficult, right? It's like quarter movement.
Yeah, so feline agility to get even more movement speed out of this. I'm getting as close to the dragon's mouth as possible, and then I'm throwing this quiver into the dragon's mouth.
This will be a strength check due to the buffeting winds.
You got this, big
Stole
boy.
a floor.
You got this, big boy. Go.
I realized
that-
Where's the... Yeah, right there.
Lovely,
So,
lovely.
the D4, by the way, is on a 1. My strength is a -1, so it's a natural 20 for a total of 20, despite my -1.
So you, hand over hand, the wind's buffeting you. You're like almost one of those like comically, you're the skin on your face, because you're mostly skin, less hair, is
Yes.
just flapping in the wind as you just grim determination, just hand over hand, pull yourself up the scales of this thing. You get to the thing's mouth, the large teeth, almost larger than your half your body.
Wait.
Its mouth is closed.
I'll just throw it at its face then. That's all I need. I just need it, because the quiver itself, it is an animated object that doesn't have legs. It can also now fly and such.
Yes.
But it's just going to wrap around its face as much as it can, and that quiver, while itself is not magical, it contains magic items. It has 6 arrows of slaying.
Take those out! We might need those!
They're for killing dragons! We need this dragon dead!
Yeah, but
So-
we also might...
So
Why
the
don't you
quiver
just take it out and
is going to
stab it?
try to use the arrows and just try to jab the arrows into its eyes.
You minorly inconvenienced us. We want this thing dead.
Minorly inconvenienced me. I did not go where I wanted to go, and now it has to die.
All right. That is a creative use of the spell. Does it attack this turn or its next turn? Because it was just created.
I believe it takes its turn now, but let me double check that for you. Animate.
Because I really enjoy this idea. I hate it, but I enjoy it.
As soon as you left, I was like, "Hey, would anyone like the dimension door with me straight back to the dragon?"
Because I'm just imagining this like little rubber hose quiver with little Mickey Mouse arms and legs, just like, I'm gonna get you!
It looks like, yes, it can attack on this turn.
All right.
You messed with the wrong compadre, buddy! Yeah!
You know, I never thought to use an arrow of dragon slaying not as an arrow, but as an improvised stabbing weapon.
I was originally going to use catapult, but if I missed, then the arrow was gone.
I stole that from you, by the way, Jask. Using
Yeah.
catapult to throw arrows, that's fantastic.
It's a great plan. My favorite is using catapult to throw tea
All right,
kettles.
so what's the to hit?
That is a. I'm trying to see its bonus. I'm trying to figure out what size is the quiver? Is that small?
Quiver would be considered a tiny object, but in real life they're
Well,
about
so a
like
quiver is
3.5
like-
feet long.
Yeah, so that would be 3.5 feet long. Is small. That's how tall a halfling is.
Like
Yes.
the size of a bread box?
No,
Yeah.
longer.
Longer? Okay.
Yeah, because like it's like your torso. That's like the size of a halfling.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's the width.
I love
though,
the
that
idea that this-
classifies it as a tiny.
That's fair. Okay.
I love the idea that this arrow is the same height as a halfling.
I'm gonna. So I
It
feel
is
like my hematite dice
clearly
has been
not.
rolling too high this session. I'm gonna go ahead and roll my purple.
Dude, I'm literally throwing a dragon cult at you. Use whatever dice that you want.
My husband's arrows are actually 36 inches long.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The dice gods want this thing dead.
It minorly inconvenienced us. How dare it?
It dared to try ambush us, then immediately run. How dare it? We want it dead.
I've already forgotten how much damage the slain arrow does. I had just looked at it. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, use
Doesn't
up all
it
his
play
dice luck tonight.
I should have learned. I need to prepare Featherfall no matter where we're going.
Oh, I. Let's see here. And then animated objects, normal damage. Oh, excuse me.
I bet it was flying away like, oh, Oh, that was a bad idea. I'm so glad I got away from those psychopaths.
Well, it was flying away, remembering why it flew away from you guys in the first place.
102 damage.
Breathe, kid.
So your little quiver just wraps around this thing's mouth, and just sort of pulls an arrow out of its mouth, and just with malicious intent, with no facial sort of thing ever.
You can
it's a
feel
quiver.
it though. You know, it's the vibe is there.
And it just, while you're just holding on to it, you just see it just starts stabbing at an almost infinitesimal speed. Just into its eye. Very, very rapidly, you see brain matter starting to spew from the caved in, as this arrow seems to hit harder than any arrow should, as it literally explodes a part of this
Ken,
thing's
it does
head.
get a Constitution saving throw. I did not finish reading the arrow slain. It's got a Constitution saving throw to save against the damage,
Okay.
which would cut the damage in half.
Okay, so it gets 11 plus 11, 22.
Okay, so that does cut. You know what? Inspiration. I wanted to re-roll that.
Okay.
I wanted to re-roll it specifically because I've already forgotten how much damage the original roll was, and I don't want to make you do
102.
math.
102.
Yeah, that was how much the total roll was, but I don't remember how much I rolled for the individual damage numbers, because most of that was the arrow, but some of that was...
Fail.
Thank God. Don't want to do math.
Because now the problem is now Solace and Styx are now on top of this now deceased dragon, falling rapidly from hundreds of feet in the air. Solace, you're getting flashbacks of the last time you got jettisoned from a high vantage point.
Am I close enough to smack Styx?
No, you aren't, because he climbed to the front of it, and you are no longer have a reaction because you used your reaction to Featherfall Nathaniel. All right, so moving next in initiative is going to be Nathaniel.
So I'm just sitting up in the air, just like my hands behind my back, like a job well done expression.
You're slowly floating down. All right, Owen. You see the dragon's head explode from up above, and you.
Okay, so I could see.
Yeah. You see what
All
once
right,
was the head part of the blip is no longer there.
Fortunately, I don't actually have anything that can help them in any way, shape, or form. So instead, I'm going to try something. And nope, because I don't have a 6th level spell. I am going to use my Divine Intervention.
Okay. What are you praying before you roll?
Before I roll?
Yeah.
I am going to very nicely ask my best friend Bahamut if he could teleport all of us back to Waterdeep, because that's where we really need to be.
Okay. Do you want
people falling?
Do you want
Make
to
sure
roll
to
this, or do you want the
how
DM
ridiculous
to?
it is.
Do you want me to roll this, or you to roll it for the divine intervention?
No, I'll roll it.
Okay.
I got my pretty math rocks here.
Make sure to specify in the prayer how stupid it was that they stole the floor out of a barracks in a major city.
Or how stupid you are to be.
Guys, let Owen take his turn, please.
How specific can I be on this? Can I literally name everything I want to come with me, or is it kind of like a?
It's your divine intervention. What are you praying for?
Can I say, like, because I heard Styx saying something about this floor that's not supposed to be here, and the dragon stole it. So could I technically ask for the floor, the party, and the dragon to get dropped?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I hope. $58. It did not work. Sorry.
Unfortunately.
Oh.
Anything else there, Owen?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right, Baxon.
I am going to try using the manacles and tying this this wyvern stinger
You don't
together because
it's too wide for the manacles to do that.
Fine. How thick is the tail at the stinger?
Thick, with 2 C's.
Can I proceed to attempt to remove the stinger?
You can.
You know what? I am just going to...
Are you neutering this wyvern?
No, I want a pet wyvern. Baxton has officially seen something, and he sees fun, and it's not very often that Baxton can decide to have fun.
All right, so what are you doing?
You guys
Baxter?
are off. Can I make an animal handling check to see if I can tame this dragon?
It's unconscious. Or are you trying to do it like an insight? Are you trying to do an insight to see if you could?
Yeah. Insight to see if it would be possible for me to tame this dragon.
Yeah, give me an insight.
Okay, I'm using my crystalline dice. Come on, yeet. Yeet, 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 yeet. No, not yeet. But it's still a 16.
Add your D4. Or no, don't.
Maybe.
Oh.
Never mind. It's not a save.
No, you could. Oh, yeah. Actually, I think I can give you 4. Hang on. Ability check or a saving throw, you can add 4.
Yay! So... 16, 17, 18, 19, 20! 20!
You know of people that have tamed wyverns in the past. It's not common. And usually the handler gets eaten.
I mean, however, it does know what a predator is, and I'm standing over top of this thing very, very menacingly.
You also know, I'll give you this, is that the only wyverns that have ever been domesticated or tamed to take a rider or a pet were hatchlings. There's never been an adult wyvern. Also, suddenly Bone Dragon behind Solace now?
Yeah, I noticed that earlier. Oh, that's awesome.
That's fantastic. It's the size of her.
But you do know that an older wyvern, there has never been a full taming.
His name is Spare Rib.
Spare rib. I am still going to attempt it when he wakes up. However, if I fail on the first thing, I'm killing him.
Okay. So, next up is going to be Willow, as the dragon falls 60 feet further to the ground.
Yeah, and the people that are falling, that don't have Featherfall going, how far are they up?
They are currently 140 feet above the earth. But
I can
current.
cast Featherfall on me and him.
Hold on a second, Silas. They're 140 feet above the earth and are roughly like 200 feet away. Because
Okay.
arc.
Well, does anybody need healing?
I'm good.
I'm decent right now.
Well, if you're decent, you could still use an extra 2d6, couldn't you?
Yeah, I'm again 10 points above half. Well, 13 points above half. So.
Well, take another 9.
Cool.
And Willow is watching the skies. Because there's something she can do, but not till somebody's 30 feet away.
Okay. All
And
right.
that's it.
Next up is going to be Eugene.
Eugene has seen the dragon's head explode.
Yes.
And you can see the other two of them falling rapidly through the air, right?
Yes.
Eugene's gonna turn to the others and go, "What do we do? They're gonna fall and they're gonna die. What do we do? What do we do?
Dude, chill. They're fine.
How? They're falling. You see them falling? They're not fine.
Give it 6 seconds.
Eugene just throws his hands up, and he's gonna run underneath where they're falling and just wait there.
All right, so you move another, like, are you dashing or just?
I'm gonna move as much as I can, homeboy.
All right,
Just
so
like-
you're still like a whole like 140 feet away as you're just like trying to run your hands in the air trying to catch
literally.
someone.
He's like, I'll block the fall with my body if I have to.
You're getting like serious like Catcher in the Rye nightmares right
Yes,
now,
yes.
trying to catch these falling people. Anything else there, Eugene?
No, that's it.
All right, Solace,
Can't do
your
anything
turn.
else now.
I just love it. 'cause, like,
Finally! Oh my gosh! I thought I might not get my turn before we hit the earth. Okay. Can I feather fall him and I, please?
If you're within the same 5-foot spot, yeah.
Are we in the same 5-foot spot, or do I need to air swim over to you? What?
I mean, yeah, you can do it. You can. I'm not gonna make you at this point. You
I
guys,
can air swim.
you guys can
like-
both feather fall together.
Yes. Okay. I don't like you, but I like you enough to not want you to die. It's like,
We call that progress.
yeah. Okay. Yep.
I just want to bring up
character
again,
building.
the reason why you don't like me is entirely of your own fabrication. But yeah, I appreciate that.
You also blew up half of Waterdeep the second I started liking you.
I blew up one
Like this-
building.
The second I went.
All right. So you guys, moving forward.
Sorry.
Styx, your turn.
Six is going to call his animated object back over to him.
Okay.
Don't want to lose that. It's got 5 more of those in there. And just slowly fall down.
All right. So with
Yeah.
that, I'm essentially initiative is over as you guys float
Yeah.
back down
Can
to
I-
the earth. Yes,
Can
McKay?
I dimension door straight in front of Eugene while he's running?
You can, yeah.
Dude, what are you doing?
As
Eugene is not going to
smack.
take it now.
As you guys will both hit, and you guys will both take.
Aren't we feather falling?
Oh,
No,
Yeah, feather
Eugene
fall.
and Nathaniel.
No, I'm
That's not gonna
feather
take
falling.
Guys, hold on a second. Yes, Ree?
one of them is feather falling, or neither of them?
All of them are feather falling, but Nathaniel just used Dimension Door to be right in front of Eugene as he's running, and he definitely doesn't see. He's not looking down as he's running, and they definitely collide.
Okay, so
Okay, I'm fine.
there's nobody I can catch then.
No, and everyone has a safe way down at this point.
Yes,
Okay,
we're all good.
then
There's-
I'm
There's
going
no,
to
like-
call
Go ahead,
Bob
go ahead.
I'm going to call Bob off the wyvern
Okay.
since he's still been chewing on the wing, and we'll go from there.
All right. So, Mr. Eugene, Nathaniel seeing you running and trying to catch someone, he then Dimension Doored immediately in front of you as you're looking up and running. You guys both collide, and you guys will both take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, it's a very slapstick Lauren Hardy campaign. I agree.
Yes. Also, guys, real quick, please do not talk over people while they are having their turn or trying to do something. Other than that, we're doing great.
We do have a text chat for exactly that reason.
Yes. So if you want to table talk between it, there is the what do you call like Jask said.
There's VC text or just Tyranny of Dragons.
Okay.
So that way
Sorry
we don't have to override other people. Also, it's really fun to look at that after the game is over and see all the GIFs and all the funny stuff that people are posting, like reactions to things going. But that's totally fine. You survived the dragon assault. As you guys look down, Solace, you finally land, and you realize you got a really good view from up in low orbit. As you look around, you're not that far from Waterdeep. You're like maybe a day's travel from Waterdeep.
Those lazy buggers didn't even bring it far enough away. They just
The
stole
whole floor!
just dropped it next to Waterdeep.
You realize the floor, it looks like it's been taken in pieces. Like, they took, like, a plank at a time.
That doesn't make it better. Like, that just
really
meant it took
doesn't.
more time for them to take it. Like, how'd they find such a
That's
big
either-
enough window?
That's either really impressive on their part or really sad on the guard's part.
Yeah, they did it just a little bit at a time, with each cultist smuggling out like a board underneath their coat, just like, no, nothing going wrong here, officer. Just
And the fact that
Solace.
you made them that upset to steal a floor a plank at a time.
That is exactly why that dragon had to die.
Solace, immediately, now, message one of them. Say how the fuck did they... Oh, sorry, how did they steal a floor?
That's
I
our
think
one.
Owen was about to say something too, by the way.
Yes, Owen.
2 questions.
Yes.
How much is left of the dragon?
When it impacts, not that much.
Okay. So nothing for Rita technically, or
You-
for Willow to harvest.
You can get some scales, but there's not a lot. The amount of damage it does from falling and stuff like that, a lot of it's non-usable by the time.
Okay. Second question is on the use of locate object.
Yes.
So, it technically says that you have to have seen it before, but then it also says, well, you can also just try and get a particular kind of object or whatever. Could it be used in a way, since the dragon was here, to see if there's a way, if its horde is within 1,000 feet of us?
I'll give
Like,
you an insight check over using a spell slot here.
Okay.
Do we have to give them back their floor?
We're giving back their floor. We use that floor to teleport.
I just want to point out that the dice tell a story. So I rolled a natural 1 for a 10.
Oh, you definitely think that the horde is in the immediate area.
Fantastic. So I will
Probably
use
underneath the floor.
Okay. So second level spell, and I will use. I'll cast locate object, and what I will think of is anything. I want to find a place with a massive, large, undamaged scale, exactly like the ones here, but further away. Does that make sense? Because like if
Yeah.
it went to its horde, maybe it like scratched off a.
Nothing registers.
scale? Okay.
Is its head even slightly intact?
No. No.
So, there is something Six wants to do with the corpse.
Are you gonna firework
sounds-
it?
No. He's just going to get as much of what's left of the bones, and just pile it into like a like little 5-foot pile. 5 to 10 foot pile. And he's going to cast Fabricate.
Okay.
He's not doing. I just need this for a spell component. I'm not doing anything crazy. I was trying to figure out how I was going to get this particular spell component, and correct me if I'm wrong, but about a 5 to 10 foot pile of dragon bone is probably worth at least 500 gold, right?
Roughly, depending on the alchemist.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna. It's going to just create a little idol that looks like a salamander with a symbol engraved on it. And I even have the symbol ready, so there's the symbol. And that's it. That's all I need it for. I just need a spell component for that.
Okay. You do that. All right. Anyone else?
Can anyone help me tame this wyvern?
Actually,
Yes.
I'm gonna save my last 3rd level spell slot for the bubble in case we need it.
Yeah.
Because we've always needed it. So can you do a sending to the Waterdeep people and tell them that we're on our way and also their floor was stolen?
Technically, yes.
Will you
wait.
please?
Just walk.
What if we, like Owen said, I saw the chat. Like Owen said that what if we kept the floor, put it in the bag of holding, and just placed it wherever we wanted?
Yeah, we could also do that. I'm going to message them and let them know that we're on our way, we're almost there, and that we got attacked by a dragon, some cultists again. We can discuss the floor thing later. At worst, we bring it up during our meeting with them.
Imagine they're just like, we do so much for you, and we're like, you had a floor stolen from your guard barracks.
And with that, Styx is going to cast Create Bonfire, and then facing the bonfire is going to go yell, "Hey, you! Pay attention!" And then the rest of his spell letting them know that we're almost there.
Okay.
No one? Okay.
I saw the quote. It was good.
I'm currently not able to look at quotes because I'm streaming and recording.
No one? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna kill this wyvern then.
I can only help with survival.
Oh,
I don't have any animal handling.
Okay. I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm not gonna kill it. I'm just gonna walk away from it. There's just gonna be a wyvern roving around here now.
I can sing it a pretty song. I mean, I'm not very good at, like, animal... Unless it's a pig. I have proficiency in pigs.
I'm not gonna lie, we should just put it down.
It's not an animal, right? Because it's a dragon. That's not an animal.
It's a dragon.
You know?
It's a Durgan.
If it's something Baxton wants to do, Solus is all for supporting your hobby. Like, if this is something you want to do in your soul, then I will help you do it.
He wants it, but he's really debating on the effort to tame this dragon. Striver. He's really debating on the effort.
Could he find his mount on this thing?
That'll be find greater steed.
Yeah, not at his level currently. I think you're one level away from doing that, Baxton. Actually.
Really?
I think you get it at level 13 as a paladin.
Oh, I already multi-classed, so.
Oof.
Sad face. Oh well.
We should
You'll
find out.
Okay.
We should just put it down.
Fine.
Because otherwise, more people will die.
He takes out Corvus's battle axe and just decapitates it.
Okay, as you do.
Sad face. I wanted a pet.
And if we're a day's away, we should walk some of that distance and then take a rest.
We could probably make it by nightfall. Like, if we just walked, we could make it.
Yeah, but a rest would probably not be a bad thing.
Also, the amount of cultists that you've seen surrounding you when you got here. You're not in friendly territory right now.
Let's just walk back to Waterdeep. I can take a nap when we get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, unless you guys want me to conjure a bubble and wake up with 400 cultists around us.
By the way,
Be
did we leave our horses all the way back at the
Yup.
cave?
Oh yeah.
They're just they're just there.
This party has been notoriously difficult on their animals that they've gotten.
Yeah. Solus, if we wake up with 400 cultists around us, that just means it's harder to miss.
And we'll have 400 corpses.
Let's
a
not,
dragon.
please.
Don't worry, we'll let you sleep.
Let's go on a leisurely stroll through enemy territory back to Waterdeep.
Yes.
Yes,
we taking the
need
floor
to
with
show
us?
we're not afraid.
We are definitely taking the floor with us.
How?
For one reason or another, we're going to... Well, they took it from floorboard by floorboard, which means... it is already in different pieces. We're just going to take those floorboards, we're going to put them into the bag of holding.
Alright, it's going to take you probably, if you want to make it, do it carefully, so that way you don't break it or ruin any of the enchantments. It's going to take you about a day's worth of work just to uproot it.
That's fine.
Guys, you want to
Can you
spend an entire day stealing the floor?
Sticks,
Yeah.
can't you just get rid of all the wood and we remake it?
That would get complicated. I wouldn't be able to remake it with the symbol on it.
Yeah, we can just remake it with that symbol on it. Solus has already made the symbol.
I mean, that's... Well, so the thing is that that symbol is, like, permanently on those floorboards, right? If we just put the symbol onto something else, that symbol will dissipate after, like, I think, like, what, 6 seconds? This symbol has been cast in that spot every day for a year.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, or we could just tell them to send
Yeah,
someone
I think
to come get it.
if it's gonna take us this long, I didn't realize that, like, it was this nailed into the god dang dirt. What were they doing?
They had to make sure it didn't shift when people used it or walked on it.
I appreciate the effort. I, for one, love a movement of pettiness. I just don't like that it was used against me. How dare they?
Hey, Sticks.
Could they at least have put it?
Oh, guys, hold on a second.
Go ahead.
What?
Hey, Sticks, can we just take one piece of it so that it can't be used until it's put back together?
That would work, yes.
You could just strap it all to Bob.
Yeah, but we have to take an entire day to pick up every floorboard.
To make
Could
sure
they
we
at
don't...
least have put it into a better spot, like maybe at like a choke point
Let's
or
not
in a cave
argue
or
about
something?
that is
Yeah.
hypotheticals we don't need to get into.
The
We are
floor
already wasting
itself-
time.
The floor itself is 15 by 15.
Yes. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take one of these floorboards out, one of the ones in the middle of the symbol, which will make the symbol inert, so that nobody can, get hacked like us did. Bring it back with us, and we can tell them where it is so they can come pick it up.
Agreed.
Okay, let's
Alright.
walk
Yes.
at the speed of fast.
Alright, roll me. Are you guys going quickly? Are you guys going slowly? Are you guys doing normal pace? What is your pace, and how... And what do I need to have you roll?
As soon as we get started to go, Styx, he's going to cast Phantom Steed, hand the reins to Eugene, climb onto the steed, tie himself in, and then just lay against it and go to sleep.
Okay. Yes. Thanks, Mr. Sticks. I appreciate it.
He's not even opening. You're welcome.
Okay, Eugene, if you just let go of the reins, I think you don't.
I'm just gonna do it, okay? I'm just gonna do it. All right.
You don't have to.
Yes,
he didn't
I
even
do.
he
Yes,
didn't
I do.
ask. He didn't ask. He didn't even ask for your help. He just assumed.
Stop. Okay. I have resigned myself to letting you do whatever you need to, and I'm just gonna stand here and make sure you don't get killed by stupidity, okay? Alright? So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna listen to the Catman, because the Catman throws fire! Let's go.
Can I take 10 minutes and cast Find Steed and do the same thing? That sounds wonderful right now.
Solus is just she's
So
like,
who are you having hold the reins while you sleep while tied into it?
Eugene too.
Yeah, I was thinking either Eugene or Owen. You know what? I'm just gonna tie it to Bob. Tie it to Bob's
So
tail.
you just have Bob lead your steed while you sleep in the saddle.
Yep.
okay, Eugene,
Me and Bob get along.
a therapist.
No, what I need is a quiet room with perhaps a bathtub full of warm water. But I'm not gonna get that right now, so I'm just gonna do this, okay? Alright?
So you guys continue forward, galloping at a slow pace so you don't wake the riders that are sleeping in their saddles.
Do I get a long rest?
No. Actually, roll me Constitution saving throws to both of you.
Ken, I rolled a 22
Deal.
on survival just in case you need.
Okay. My plan is, my question for you guys, are you guys going the full way to Waterdeep, or are you guys just going a bit and then resting?
All the
I
way,
say full way.
all the way
Yeah.
to Waterdeep.
Yeah, I thought.
And
the
we're not
plan was
going
to do the
slowly
full
not to
way.
wake them up. We're just not caring.
Also, I'm
17.
gonna be poking Sticks because he did a butthole move by just assuming Eugene would just carry it.
Alright,
I'm
so if
poking.
you guys are running at a quick pace to get to Waterdeep, those con saves are going to be at disadvantage.
Okay.
This reminds me of the
And I
good old
got your
days when
survival
we
check
went,
there, Owen.
when we
9.
went back and forth to the camp 3 times.
At disadvantage, that is a 16.
Okay. What is
I got
your...
a 9.
So, you said you got 16 sticks?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to take a cat nap anywhere, just like you in real life can sleep on a rock and be fine. Sticks follow suit. Baxton, every time you're about to fall asleep, you just sort of nod off. Maybe you botched the summoning of the mount, and the saddle is not fully strapped on, but every time you're about to fall asleep, you feel like the saddle lurches in one direction or another on your mount as you shock wake. You don't get a long rest for this. But Sticks, you do, as you guys find your way dodging and weaving, being at some points even pursued by cultists. You guys keep forcing your way forward and through. But eventually you guys do come across the gates of Waterdeep. It is after dark when you get here, and the gates are locked and sealed.
Can I cast sending for someone to let us in?
You see the 2 guardsmen literally sitting on top of the wall. Oi! What you doing there?
It's the Inquisitors! Let us in! Otherwise, Six might blow things up.
You're after curfew! The gates are
I
closed!
We got
Dudes.
attacked by a dragon. Do you want me to call your boss? I can call your boss. They'll come let us in.
You see visible
Sticks
confusion
awake.
on his face.
I can.
Because
like-
he's under orders to let no one in after a certain period of time, but you are the Inquisitors, and you threaten to call his boss. So you see visibly the debate running across this man's face, as he's quite the expressive person, as he's just...
Open
Please,
the door or we're opening it.
we're really tired and angry and got attacked by a dragon. And also, I have Laryl Silverhand's phone number.
You know, as he sits there, thinks, you know, it's not worth it to get problem, and I have a family I have to think about. As he just sort of, all right, we're opening the gate. All right, as the gate just starts opening.
Should we help this man? I feel kind of bad.
You
The
didn't-
best way we can help this man is not tell anyone he let us in.
True.
Sir, would you rather we not tell anyone you let us in, or tell everyone you're an awesome guy?
Just
like-
don't tell anyone. I just got married the other day, and I don't need that on.
Oh,
Uh,
that's sweet. Oh.
You could say you took an arrow to the knee.
as you guys who played in the original Waterdeep Dragon Heist, this looks like Guardsman Trevor from Faree's old character's love interest.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Okay, yep. That's good on you. Do you want a hug? I'm really sorry. I
No, just move, leave.
Okay.
I need this job.
Oh, honey.
As he
Okay.
just sort of
Go, go, go,
closes,
go, 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 go.
closes
Hey.
the gate back.
Hey Ken, I have a question.
Yes.
What's up with our prisoner?
Yes.
Is he dead or not?
He's not dead. He's just, as you guys have called him, King Melodrama. Or Prince Melodrama. You have a manifold and
So
everything,
he's-
and
Yeah, so this guard sees the 7 Inquisitors walk through the gate with a man gagged, bound, or not gagged and bound, but handcuffed with a bag over his head, and you can tell he's been gagged, and we're like,
there
"All right,
is
let us in."
standing orders to not question you guys and your...
Thank you so much.
Please.
Have a nice day. What's your name?
He just completely ignores you at this point. I have to work. I
I'm
didn't
gonna
see
call
you.
you Trevor. You look
Oh,
like
no.
a Trevor.
Oh no, I dropped a gold coin.
Oh shucks. Okay, let's just walk down to the town hall as fastly.
I'm going to Trollskull. I'm not going to town hall.
Oh yeah, you have the hostage. Go do that.
And
Not a
whenever no
hostage,
one's
he's
looking,
in-
I want to try going in. Is there a library or some place of magical academy in Waterdeep?
Lots. Oh well, there was
I
the
wanna-
Temple of Gond, but Styx burned that down.
What about Zogma? Ogma.
I would point out
Zablob.
that it's like night.
Yeah, it is.
time.
It is like after midnight at this point.
Ah, okay. Then I guess I would just go to the tavern with them since the place probably won't be open.
If any of you are going anywhere, I need more fancy chocks. Please.
I would be happy to. I have 15 copper.
Ken, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere that Eugene can just go lie on a bed?
Yeah, you could. You guys could go to the Troll Skull Alley, like a couple of you are planning on. You could go to any of the numerous taverns in the area.
Wherever everyone is planning to go, that's where I'll go. But as soon as we get to someplace with a bed, Eugene's just gonna go to bed.
Okay. Are you guys going to the council chambers after midnight, or are you guys going to wait till the morning to do that?
I think we should go.
The morning?
Or
I think
maybe.
you might want to drop off your prisoner as soon as possible.
Oh no,
I'm staying
maybe.
with him.
Maybe we can find the dwarf and the elf knight and resolve our problem with them tonight before the council.
We're gonna wake them up?
You do know that most of the time people don't live in the council building, right? So that would mean that we have to figure out where they live, hunt them down, break into their place, or knock on their place. That's probably the better plan. Wake them up in the middle of the night, and then tell them, hey, we found your son, and if you don't do what we say, we're gonna reveal everything. I think this is a wait until sunrise situation.
And I think if we're going to blackmail them, let's do it somewhere where could be some people around the corner. That way we're not being assassinated.
I like Styx's plan.
Which one? The hyperbole one or the sunrise one?
The hyperbole one. Okay.
Listen, we've already fought 2 dragons today. Let's fight a king of a kingdom tomorrow. We can have that on our bucket list.
Yeah.
Verbal fight though.
Yes, verbal fight.
Jackson wants
Hopefully.
a nap.
I think we should rest. And when we do go to rest, Styx does want to actually talk to Eugene real quick. Catch him as he's going off to his room.
Mm-hmm. You're more than welcome to. I'm assuming you just sort of grab him on the shoulder.
Yeah, Styx will wait until he's moved a little bit from the group and then rush over to go catch up with him.
Yeah, you just grab him on the shoulder. He just turns around and looks at you. Yeah.
You had mentioned to the dragons you wanted to find a solution to what's going on with you.
Yeah.
I'm something of an arcane scientist. I'm constantly looking to the arcane arts. I do research constantly. I'm creating my own spells, as you've seen a few times. I'm more than willing to help as well.
Okay, but I have a feeling that your particular brand of arcane sciences, if we're gonna call it that, at this juncture, will be very what's a nice way to put this? Apropos.
Oh, so to understand one school of magic, right? You still have to understand the others because they still interact, they still mix. There's still points where they meet. I don't only know pyromancy. I just believe pyromancy can solve anything, and I'm making a point to prove that.
So, Styx, I have one question for you.
I have one answer.
will I blow up?
Haven't you already blown up? Haven't I seen that already? I will not make you blow up on purpose. I can give you that.
Eugene looks at Styx really hard for like 2 seconds, like just really hard, like
Big goofy grin.
like eyeball to eyeball. You know, I really dislike that you're my only option right now. That's, you know, no offense, but
No,
I'm kind of scared of you.
I've heard that more than once.
He kind of exhales and he goes, okay, well, I'll try and tell you what I know, and
Well,
we can
I mean,
go from there.
I think another good starting point, right, is I need some of your blood. Now, I have seen how your body reacts when somebody touches you sometimes, so I'm going to hand you a dagger, and you're going to provide me with some of your blood.
Can we do this, like, in the room?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And help me, Obi. Yes. So Eugene and Styx, I assume, are gonna go up to his room. Eugene, like, takes off his gauntlet, and Styx, you can see that Eugene's hand. You're very familiar with burn scars. Covered in deep, like, old burn scars. Like, you know, he's fairly young. You'd guess he's probably like 19 or 20. I don't think he's told the group. But this burn scar looks like it's been on his hand for a long time, and it goes all the way from the tips of his fingers up his arm to his elbow and then disappears behind his armor. Like, it doesn't stop. And he's kind of holding the dagger, and he's like, no, this feels really weird to just... Could you, like, turn away? Maybe, like, put your hand, like... You have a vial? Or
He does...
cup?
He does take out a vial, hands it over to Eugene, turns around, plugs his ears, and just starts singing a little song to himself. Way out of key. He cannot sing to save his life.
Yeah. And
Sounds
Eugene,
like a dying cat.
Yeah. Yeah, Yuji's just gonna take the dagger and, like, prick his finger and drip some very blue blood into the container.
Okay.
And he's gonna just kind of walk up and tap Styx on the shoulder while he's holding his finger.
Yep.
And go, good, okay.
Six is going to, like, take it and go to put it away immediately. Stop. Look at it. Look back over to Eugene. Look back at the vial. Look back to Eugene. Go, okay, so you know it's not supposed to be that color, right?
Well, see, they told me that at the monastery, but they could never really figure out why it's that way.
Okay.
And that's part of the reason why we were looking for it, because I know that my magic is weird, but they could never figure out why it is,
Okay.
right? And
Right.
I assumed the whole bleeding blue thing was just a side effect of that. Also, I don't know if it, like, counts, but I'm missing things that normal humans have.
Okay, hold on now. I do not like the way you said that, and you have to clarify.
Well, because we're talking about what's wrong with me,
Remember
right?
the, remember, audience.
Yeah, no, it's not that, trust me.
Okay.
Just bear with me for a second. And he, like, takes off his chest plate and lifts up his, like, gambeson. He doesn't have a belly button or nipples.
Six just stares for a minute, and then just kind of nods and goes, okay. We've been through a lot today. You had to fight your first dragon, and then had to fight your second dragon in the same 24 hours.
Yeah.
I feel like others probably want to have get to bed too, get you to bed. We'll talk more possibly tomorrow night. I'm gonna have to interview you about some things, about some of your past and such. I'm gonna take a look at his blood later.
Eugene's just gonna pull out a journal and hand it to him. And that's got everything that he knows about himself in it.
Okay. I'll give this a read, but I'm also going to ask you some questions another time as well to get possibly a different. Because sometimes you write something down and then your view on that will have changed and you won't go back and change it. So I'm going to also ask you some questions another time. And totally, it's not so that other people can get Eugene's story as well. And yeah, I'm going to get to bed as well. Not that I need it. I already took my nap, but you know.
Also.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think.
Of course. No, if we're gonna be traveling together, we need to be able to trust each other and to be able to lean on each other. I know I come off as a being of chaos, and that's because I definitely am. I am 100%. But it doesn't mean that I don't have feelings. I don't understand other people have feelings. I just tend to get caught up in the heat of the moment.
So, okay, yeah, I see. That's a joke. I see. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to bed.
Rest well.
You enjoy that. And
Yeah.
he's just gonna like turn and start like taking the rest of his armor off.
Yeah, and Styx will definitely go to
Sounds
bed
good.
and pass the torch to someone else.
Real quick, while they're having that talk, can I, for the first time, really take a good look at Eugene? Because Nathaniel's Fey, he's from the Feywild. Does he feel distinctly Feywild in his magic?
You guys are in different rooms.
Yeah.
No, I
you
think
can-
they were talking
you
in
can
the hallway.
also talk to Eugene if you want to.
I
I'm not
talked
saying you
briefly in the
can't.
hallway and then went to Eugene's room.
Yeah. You could come in too, and you could do stuff. I mean, I'm open to it.
I guess I'll just wait till the morning whenever we all meet up again, then I'll take a look at him.
Everyone can stare at Eugene's lack of
Yeah.
belly button.
Yeah.
Like-
I'm like Kyle XY. I don't have a belly button.
All right. Anyone else
Nice
have any?
cut.
Anyone else have some conversations they'd like to have before bed? With anyone?
Nope. I want to go to sleep, but I also want the prisoner safe.
I
So
have
I'm gonna.
But I forgot.
Yeah. And Nathaniel, I mean, since we're doing RP moments, if you want to do it now, like before Ken starts describing stuff again, you're more than welcome to.
I think he's gonna
Just
call
letting
it,
you know.
right?
Well,
Okay.
When we get the rooms, if we get one, I'll share a room with Baxton, and if we want to do like a trade-off on shifts to keep a watch on the prisoner, I'm good with that.
Sure. Cool.
Willow, will you dye my hair red?
Yes.
Okay, just the Enzo. Got it. Yep, got it. Perfect. So happy.
all right. So,
Can I click long rest?
you guys are able to get your long rest. And in surviving the third hit on your life from the dragon cult, you guys gain a level.
No way. Jeez.
Huzzah. Merriment.
We're 13 now, right?
You should be, yeah.
Yes. So cute.
We got that level, I think, kind of a little early, huh? So if he had flown away, we wouldn't have gotten that level, right?
No, yeah, it's contingent on just surviving.
Oh.
Oh.
So if someone died in that, everyone would have gotten it except for the person that died, even if you brought him back. The level specifically states it is contingent on surviving the attack.
What do you mean survival? That was cold-blooded murder.
See, do I want bin luck or do I want an ASI?
So this is where we are going to end for the night, as you guys have re-arrived in Waterdeep. Thank you guys who have been watching all night. We've had a great following tonight. I think I've seen upwards of eight viewers tonight. So thank you so much for watching us have a great game tonight. Hopefully you guys had fun in here as well as our players tonight. Thank you